computer. Alrighty, hey guys, my name is Joe Dickinson. Welcome to the monthly Run with Solar Zoom training. If you guys can hear and see me okay, just give me a quick hand raise. I would appreciate that. There it is, perfect, awesome, cool. Sound check and visual check is all good. So for all y'all that are on the marketing system already, appreciate you guys. For all the people that are on here that do not have the marketing system, or maybe you used it a year ago. I mean, we've been around for, gosh, probably 5-6 years now. We just put an enormous amount of focus on the marketing system the last 2 to 3 weeks. And so some of y'all that are new, that are coming in, probably have seen some of those things. And just so you guys know, I'm hoping, and I'll kind of go through this in just a minute, the all new app. So who's downloaded the app, by the way? Give me a hand raise. I just want to see who's got the actual mobile app on their phone. Okay, cool. So we've got an all new app that's actually releasing, which is going to have all the done for you social media content I have my design team working on. Basically, the idea is to give you guys the ability to not only use the funnels, the Facebook ads, all that stuff that we offer, but give you guys like really awesome solar memes and things like that, that you can literally access right through your Run with Solar app and go post to your Facebook, your Instagram. The whole idea behind that is to just give you guys content to constantly post on social media with, on top of content that I encourage you guys to produce. And I'm going to show you some new samples of some of that stuff today. But the all new app, I'm hoping, should be live in like the next 24 to 48 hours. And anyone that's been having any sort of login issues, I know there were a couple newer Android devices that were causing a little hiccup with our stuff. That should also be fixed as well. Yeah, Chris, I appreciate your understanding on that. There were a couple new Androids that came out, and with all the new software, you know, like it comes out, we find a glitch, then we got to go ahead and fix it. Then we got to submit it to the Apple Store. So I do apologize, anyone that has had some issues. We are working on it. And of course, we'll make sure to make it right. If anyone's having issues, you know, we'll make sure to give you a pro account at like a light package or something. You know, we're all for making things right. I totally get the frustration behind that. So with all that being said, let's jump into it. So let me do a quick screen share here. By the way, this call is for all past, present, and future users, right? So we're going to go into a little bit of a system overview, which is going to kind of double as a training. My goal is in the next like 20 minutes for you guys to get a ton of knowledge and walk away knowing exactly what to do to help with the lead gen efforts for your solar business. So with all that being said, you guys can see my screen okay? Just give me a quick hand raise if you can see my screen all right. Awesome. All right. So quick housekeeping or updates. So number one, the all new training page is live. I wanted to let you all know that. The biggest piece of feedback we got was people were coming into the system and they were like, dude, system's awesome. You got a lot of really cool stuff in here, but like, where the heck do I start? What funnel should I use? What ad should I start with? How does this work? And so I said, you know what? We've got to revamp the training completely. And so if you guys are new, you probably have seen this. If you're not new, I recommend you take a minute to go check all this. And if you're not a member yet, when you sign up, you're going to see this link emailed to you. But basically, this is the dashboard for all y'all that are in the system. You know this already. But inside this dashboard, if you go over to my marketing pages here and you go to this main links section, you're going to see right at the top, it says learn how to use this system. There's an all new page we just released. And it's way clear on what you guys, want to do right out of the gate using this system to help you guys scale your solar business online. So there's a video right here at the top where I kind of walk you through all the training you're about to go through. So if you scroll down and you're going to see there's a whole bunch more videos now, but the difference is they're shorter. So it's not like 4 long videos that take you a minute to get through. I basically break things down into like bite-sized snackable pieces to go through. So number one, make sure your account is configured correctly, which it should be right out of the gate, but just a video talking about that. Download the app, make sure you do that. We're going to be doing a lot more with the app moving forward, just so you guys know. So there's a lot more stuff. We're actually doing a free version of the app too, which is going to be so awesome. So we've got download the app, understanding your funnels. So I walk you guys through the sales funnels. What do they mean? How do they work? What one would you want to use? So I go through all that. Understanding the contact manager. This is a big one. So I want to mention this. If you guys have already watched this video, just kind of hang with me just for the next minute or two. But we've had a lot of people who come in and y'all are probably knocking on doors. You might be buying leads from another source as well, which is all good. We're not saying to stop doing any of that. It's just use this system to help you keep everything organized, generate leads, and all that stuff on top of what you're already doing. So the CRM, I walk you through, here's how you can use the CRM for leads that you purchase, or if you're knocking on doors and you want a centralized hub to keep track of all your leads, you can use the system for that. So this training video is short, but it talks about how to use this CRM, not just for the stuff that you generate inside the Run with Solar system, but beyond that too. So make sure you check this one out. That was a big one that I've got from talking with a lot of you guys. You want to kind of be able to use this system as an all-inclusive platform. And that's the idea here, guys. Like, I don't want you to have to go spend, you know, $30 a month on a MailChimp account, and then $20 a month on a Twilio account, and then $97 on a ClickFunnels account. You can get all that stuff for under $70 with the pro account using this system. So sure, you can use this system to generate leads, but you can also use it to keep track of all your door knocks and stuff like that. Email and text message. This is a big one. I get a lot more clear on how you can broadcast emails out, how you can broadcast text messages out. For all y'all on this call, you might have gotten a text actually from me letting you know, hey, we're going live on Zoom. So I'm teaching you how to do that with your leads. You can do all that stuff inside the system. It's pretty cool. So anyways, this video walks you through more in detail and depth how to do that. And then we walk into the fun stuff, what everyone really cares about, right? And that's generating leads with Facebook and Instagram ads. Of course, we give you some ads that you guys can run, but the idea is I want to teach you how to run ads. I want to teach you the fundamental idea and strategy behind it, and then have you go create your own ads as you understand what you should be doing, because those are always going to be the best ads. And I'll share with you and give you some examples of why in just a couple of minutes here. Generating leads with print materials. Watch this video and then go to the print materials page. We actually produced print materials that you guys can literally edit and print. I had my design team do this. I was super pleased with what they did, but you guys have the ability to actually go in and use some of these templates. So like business cards, if you guys don't have any yet, or like they're kind of lame, the ones that you've got the ability to go ahead and use these templates, customize them however you like, just by using a Canva account. You can print them right through Canva. So it's pretty slick. So be sure to go ahead and get your print materials set up for sure. And then the app. This is huge. I just did this video, and it's funny. I got to tell you guys this. About, I don't know, 5-6 days ago when I was shooting these videos, I'm shooting this training video and I'm like, oh my gosh, this app is so useful for generating leads, especially for a new solar consultant, because it allows you guys to guarantee results for yourself. And here's what I mean by that. And then I'll kind of get into some chat, and I see some Q&As, which are great. But here's the way you can guarantee results. You go knock on 100 doors a day, right? The reality is you can guarantee getting installs and making money if you're grinding it out and knocking on doors, because you know, hey, for every 10 doors I knock on, 3 of which I actually set an appointment with, 1 of which I actually close. I'm just pulling these numbers out of my butt, but you get the idea. The cool thing about this app is it's a resource that you can use to get conversations open with people. So friends, family members, neighbors, people in your phone contacts that you know, you maybe know they live on your street and you want to start a conversation about solar, but you don't know how. We've got some really cool scripts in the app that make people like want to have a conversation with you about solar. And if you're sitting there saying, how do you do that? Just go watch this training video if you haven't yet. But the reason I put so much focus on this right now is when you're running ads on Facebook, Instagram, you can't guarantee results. You just can't. That's not the way those work, unfortunately. But when you're doing that stuff in conjunction with knocking on doors and using the app to generate leads, you can control your results through this method. So make sure you watch this training video. I think you guys are going to love it. And then generating leads with social media. This is a new training I just did. I give you guys some really cool strategy on how to actually generate solar leads using social media. And lastly, you watch all this training and you're like, all right, dude, my brain's about to pop off. What do I do next? Here is where I walk you through exactly what I would do if I were you to start getting more money, right? And you get more money by selling more solar installs. So, and getting more systems in place. So this is kind of like a recap video where I'm like, all right, you got all the knowledge. Now let's actually go take action. And that's how, or this is what you should focus on. So with all that being said, if you haven't watched these videos yet, go do it. If you're an older member, you didn't even probably see this page yet. Make sure you go through these, because I can guarantee you, if you work the system will work for you. That's where I need to deliver, right? I need to give you guys things that actually work if you put in the work. So if you do all these things and you work on getting the ads set up and you understand that this takes some time and you should produce your own videos and You get the print material set up. You use the app. You continue to knock on doors. You use the CRM to keep track of things. The system will work, but you got to stay consistent with it. And then additional training videos. I do these weekly. If you guys are getting our emails, you're probably seeing these, but I'm going to make sure to put those additional training videos on here so you can always access them very easily inside of the actual training page. So once again, to access that, either sign up for the system, it'll get emailed to you, or if you've got the system already, just log into your dashboard, go to my marketing pages, go to main links right here, and it's right here. Learn how to use this system, and you can go and consume those training videos. I just had a question from Paul. Is there a way to export contacts and info into Excel? Absolutely, Paul. And by the way, guys, I got some stuff I want to talk about for sure. But if you have questions specifically, just ask them in the Q&A or the chat, and I'll, like, in a good moment, I'll go and I'll answer them. And then at the end, I'll open up for questions too. But yeah, Paul, all you got to do, man, is if you go to contacts and leads, and anyone that has this question, as you guys are generating leads or you're getting contacts into here, you can come into your contacts and leads section, and you see where it says export contacts. If you click on export contacts here, you can go ahead and select like all prospects, click build list, and then you can export all these people. So click select all. And by the way, if you follow these steps, Paul, that's how you do it. So if you've got any issues with this, first follow these steps and do this, but reach out to us if anything goes wrong, or if you have any questions, we'll send you a screen recording or something, or we'll even export them for you if you'd like and give them to you. So anyways, more than happy to help you out with that, man, for sure. Antonio asks, Sean, appreciate you, brother. And Antonio asks, does the system only send one text, or is the text campaign as well? So a couple things you can do here, and I'll just mention this real quick. So what I recommend you guys do as far as text messages go is there's a couple things. Number one, let's just say you've got a list of people in your CRM, right? So you've got leads that either you've generated through Run with Solar, or you're knocking on doors, or you bought leads and then you're putting these leads into your CRM here, whatever the case might be. Say you wanted to send a text message out, like I sent a text message out to all you guys to get on this Zoom. All you'd have to do is if you go to, there's a couple ways you can do it. My favorite way would be if you go to contacts and leads and you go to your contact manager, and then right underneath activity here, if you click on activity, and I got a video tutorial on this, but it's actually on that learn page. But if you go to activity and you go to tour taker lead right here, and you click search, basically it's going to pull up all these people, or all your contacts essentially. So all of them are going to show up here. There's 88 total. And all you got to do is click this blue button. It says send email broadcast to this list. Now, I know it says email, but you can also send over a text message. So if you ever wanted to broadcast out to everyone, all you got to do is just do what I just said right there, and then write up an email if you want to write an email. If you don't want to write an email, you don't have to. You don't have to write anything in here, but you see right here where it says send SMS, just click on this button right here, and you can type out the text message you want to send. So that could be as simple as, hey there, I see you are interested in saving money on your electric bill. Are you curious to know how much you could save? You know, you guys would probably want to say something more clever than this, right? But I'm just giving you an illustration here. How much you could save, text me back at. And then make sure you guys put your phone number in here at the end. The reason why is this will send out from, I believe it's a 442 number, so it works anywhere in the world, which isn't massive for you guys. You're probably all US based for the most part, but it won't send from your phone number. It's going to send from a number that will deliver to anyone anywhere in the world. That's why it's set up that way. So just make sure you put your phone number at the end here. So that's how you would send a text message out, Antonio. So that's if you wanted to broadcast a message out. Now, one other thing I recommend you guys do, and then Matthew, I see you asked about Zapier. I'll cover that in just a second, is right underneath email and text. So when a lead opts into any of the funnels that you've got to run with Solar, right? Emails will start to go out to them. So to see what those emails look like, if you go to email and text and you go to message campaigns, you're going to be able to see all of your emails that we've pre-written for you. You, of course, have the ability to edit them or do whatever you'd like to do. But right inside of here, this email series is the email series that's attached to most lead capture pages. And by that, I mean, let me just back up for a second and share with you what I mean, so this is ultra clear for you guys. If you go to my marketing pages and go to lead capture, here's all your funnels, right? And so if someone opted into this funnel right here, for example, like this is the page you were using, and they popped information in here, you see where it says message campaign, new, and then it says solar power benefits email series. This is basically the system saying, if anyone opts into this page, this is the email series that kicks out. So you could go edit this, of course, if you just go find this email series. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over to email and text. We're going to go to message campaigns. And here it is, new solar power benefits email series. And if you click this little pencil here, you can see the emails that will go out to these people. Now, of course, you can edit these however you'd like. To do that, all you do is click on this little pencil here, and then you can edit the email right here. So feel free to edit those however you guys would like. But Antonio, your question made me think about covering this right now. I highly recommend, because text message is like so key. Emails can sometimes go to spam, or people don't read them, or whatever. We all know like email marketing gets more difficult every day. Text message marketing is also getting more difficult, but it's still good. So what you can do in this system is you can click on this button and click send SMS. And you can tell the system, hey, system, listen, when someone opts into this page right here, and if they put a phone number in, I want, of course, this email to go out, but I also want this text message to go out too. So you could have a text that says, hey there, I see you just opted in to learn about how much solar could save you monthly. My phone number is boom, 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 boom. Text me back whenever with any specific questions. Hope to speak soon, you know, or something like that, right? You guys can think about strategy as far as what you want to put here. But now what'll happen to Antonio and really everyone on this call is when someone opts in to this capture page, right? This email will fire. You have a text message going out too. So obviously this can only send if someone puts a phone number in here. But if they do, you'll have this text message go out. So that's really, really cool. And then you can do this for every single email in this series, right? So if we click cancel, so this says day 0. All that means is it'll go out immediately when they opt in. This says day 1. So what this means is this will go out 1 day or 24 hours after they opt in. But you might want to go add a text message to that one too, right? So I highly recommend when you guys come in, go in and go ahead and like craft up a text message to go out with your emails. So hopefully, Antonio, that was like a long-winded answer to your question, but I'm just such a huge fan of the text message marketing just because it's a really effective way of getting in front of your leads. And here's the reality, guys, like 80% of sales are made after the 4th follow-up. So you're going to have to keep touching people. That's why when a lead comes in, you have the emails and the text messages going out from the system, but reach out to them directly too. And you're going to see all this information pop up in your app underneath your site lead section, which let me show you how that works. Jonah, I just heard you say, I'm so confused on how this works. I think you might have jumped on late. What I recommend you do, by the way, or anyone that's confused at all, is just make sure you go to that training page. The new training videos we just released are going to walk you through exactly what you got to do step by step. And just once more to reiterate where that is, go to my marketing pages, go to main links. And right here, there's a link that will walk you through how to use it. And I'm also going to put a link right in the chat. So link to training page. So anyways, they're absolutely, Jonah, no problem. And any questions you have, just reach out to our support team. We'll make sure to take care of you. You guys can always reach out to us, by the way. We work, usually it's like 9 to 3 Eastern, just so you guys know. But if you submit a support ticket or you text us, we'll get back to you within business hours. So Jonah, right here, all you got to do is click on visit customer support. And we've got our phone number to text right here, as well as a ticket. Just if it's in business hours, we should respond back to you within an hour or so. If not, just give us, time to come back. So anyways, guys, so with that being said, that was kind of me tail ending that email and text message thing. It's a huge feature, but what I wanted to share very quickly is as leads come in and you guys want to make sure you keep track of them, I want to just showcase the app very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually share my phone. And if you guys don't have the app downloaded yet, and then I'm going to come back to your question, Matt, on the Zapier thing, I promise I didn't forget about you. Let me go ahead and share screen, pull my phone up. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Should pull up now. All right. Give me a hand raise if you guys can see my phone app. Just want to make sure you guys are on it. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the app. Now, the app, by the way, once again, I'm hoping in like 24 hours, the new one's going to be live. So you're actually going to see the dashboard will look a little bit different. You're going to see a button right here that allows you guys to download social media content. It's going to be killer. But going back to what I was just sharing, when you guys generate a lead in your app, so like say you're running an ad or whatever, and a lead comes in, right in the center of my screen, because you're not going to be able to see where I'm clicking, you're going to see some bold text. It says contacts and leads. There's two icons under there. There is one that says view app contacts, and then there's one that says view leads from website. So if you click view leads from website, this is going to show you all of essentially your site leads. So if you click on the site leads section, it will walk you through all of the people that have opted in to your lead capture page. So whenever someone comes in as a lead, your app will alert you. But the reason I wanted to share this with you is, and you know this game, right? Like the fortunes in the follow-up, that couldn't be more true, you know, for our industry, right? So make sure you follow up with these people. Yes, the system is sending emails. Yes, the system is going to send text messages if you guys set that up. But make sure to come in here and reach out to people directly, you know, find their information. Let me go back here. Find their information in here and make sure you send out personal text messages to them. You know, you can call, text, email right through this app. So do that in conjunction or on top of what the system is doing. So not only can you do that through the app, but you can also get notified and alerted and reminded through this app to reach out to people too. And I just shot a training video on it. It's in that new training page I just sent. But all you got to do to be able to see that is in the bottom right corner of my app. Do you guys see where it says menu? If you click on that, and then right in the sidebar towards the bottom, it's the second tab to the bottom, it says settings. If you click on settings here, you can set notifications. So this way, you guys see at the bottom, it says new site lead. This is massive because I know, like for me, I got a million things going on. I forget some things. I'm sure you feel the same way, especially if you're door knocking, generating leads, etc. Or you've got a team. You can have this app notify you and remind you like, hey, you just generated a lead, John Doe, 24 hours ago, or 3 days ago, or 7 days ago, etc. So really spend some conscious time spending some time in this app and follow up with people because it's a lot of low-hanging fruit, guys. So I wanted to share that with you as far as the app goes. And then one other thing I wanted to share too is underneath that contacts and leads section where I just showed you where it goes to contacts and or where you can find all the people that have come through your site. There's also a button that says view app contacts. It's like right in the center of my screen. This is where you can see people that you've sent information to through the app. So if you've got like a friend or a family member or someone on your street or something that like you want to pitch solar to, here's a really good way of doing that. Inside my app, right on the home screen here, you see where it says business building? Give me a hand raise if you guys see where I'm talking about. It says business building. There it is. Awesome. So check this out. This is so killer. And I'm kind of getting into another little training section here, but hang with me here. So I'll give you a hypothetical. Let's say in my neighborhood, right? I live in a neighborhood. Some of you guys might live in a neighborhood. And I got a buddy down the street that like, I kind of know. I don't like know him really well. I wouldn't call him a good friend, but I got his phone number or whatever. And I want to get the dude interested in solar, and I want to do it in like a creative or cool way. So inside this app, under business building, it says send message to a prospect. So check this out. So I'm going to click this open. And right here, we've got these things called intro messages. And so I want to get this guy interested in potentially going solar. There's a couple ways that I can do this. So you see where it says intro messages, and there's a little check mark next to this giveaway funnel script. I'm going to click on the little blue paper icon thing next to it. So check this out. So I can send this to my buddy. I'll give you the hypothetical. This guy's name is Doug, right? He's on my street. So I want to send Doug this message. So I could say, hey, Doug, we're running an electric/utility promotion in the local area. For 60 seconds of your time answering some quick survey questions, you'll be entered to get your bill paid for. Do you want in? what a great way to break the ice, right? Because I send this to my buddy Doug, who's like a buddy, but not really a great friend. I don't know him that well, but like, of course, I'm going to send this to him and he's going to like seeing this. It's going to get the conversation open. So what I can do is I can select Doug from my phone contacts if I've got Doug's number. And guys, you can do this for anyone, friend, family member, someone that you want to reach out to that you talked to a few days ago and you have their phone contacts. It's just a good way, especially for a new person, to get some stuff going here. So I'm going to select Doug and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send him this message. And there's other scripts here that I'll show you in just a second, but hang with me on this. Let's just say we sent this to Doug. So now it's asking, well, how do you want to send it to Doug? I want to send Doug a text. So I can go ahead and send Doug this text, and where it says prospect on my screen, it would say Doug, right? It would fill in Doug if he was in my phone contact. So I send this out, and let's just say Doug responds back to me and he says, yeah, man, like I'll answer a couple questions for sure. Absolutely. If I can win something, that would be cool. So let's just say Doug responds back to me. All right. And he says, I'm in. At that point on my app screen, right in the center, we just click that paper airplane looking icon to send a script. You see the icon to the right of it. It's a little link icon there. I'm going to click that open now because Doug wants to answer some questions to potentially get his bill paid for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Doug from here, and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on the giveaway funnel. Now, some of y'all might be familiar with this, but check this out. I'm now going to send Doug this link to this giveaway funnel. So I'm going to text it out to him. I'm going to send it on over, and Doug is going to receive a text message from me. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my text message right here. So here it is. And the link has been sent. So this is what Doug sees. It's pretty cool, right? Who thinks that looks pretty flashy, by the way? Give me a hand raise. Yeah, there we go. I appreciate it, guys. So it's pretty cool. So it's a great way to get a conversation open or break the ice. So Doug clicks this open. And as Doug opens it, and you're not going to see it because I'm on a screen recording, but the app would alert me that Doug just clicked this open. So I know when Doug's on it. I know when he clicks it open. It's pretty cool. So Doug's now on this funnel. Answer these 7 questions to get your energy bill paid for this month. And Doug answers these questions. Yes, I'm a homeowner. If you do own a home, what type? The reason I asked this question for you guys is, number one, you'd probably never send this to someone in a condo or an apartment. But if you're running ads to this, condo and apartment people really do nothing for you. You guys need residential type people. Am I right? So that's why we put this in here so you can filter who you want to reach out to. So if you do own a home, what type of home? Residential. How big is your home? 3 to 5 bedrooms. What heats your house? Electric. What's your average utility bill? 101 to 200 bucks a month. Does your roof get any sun? Guys, you see what we're doing here? We're asking questions to this guy that's going to be relevant for you to be able to get a really strong pitch for solar. Like if they're paying 300 bucks a month, it's like, dude, we got to get you on solar, right? Who sees where we're going with this little survey? Give me a hand raise. Love that. Absolutely. I appreciate you guys with the participation because I want you to understand this because it's like, dude, this is killer. Like I could do this every day for a couple people when I'm bored or if I want to get some conversations going. Just give people the ability to maybe win a giveaway, right? And it's up to you how often you want to run this giveaway. Do you want to pay for someone's bill once a month, every 3 months? It's totally up to you. That's up to you. I'm just giving you the resources to be able to do this. So they go through all this stuff and look at the last question. How interested are you in going solar? If Doug clicks this, I know there might not be a great chance, although if you're a good salesperson, you might be able to convert them, right? But if they're say like they're really interested in it, there's a good chance that I could have a conversation with Doug about going solar. So you could click something like this, click next question, and now we ask for Doug's information, and guess what? Doug enters into my CRM now. Now we're getting a conversation open. Let's just say Doug said he was interested in solar. What are you guys doing next? You're getting your butt out of your house and you're walking down to his house and you're knocking on his door. Right now, you're not doing that immediately, but you get the idea. So that's the full hypothetical of you took a guy who lived on your street that you wanted to get a conversation open with about solar. You didn't want to just start pitching him. So you throw the giveaway funnel his way and look at what we just did. We just sent one text out. He was interested. We sent him this. We now are getting his mind subconsciously interested in solar, right? All through this giveaway funnel. So Who follows me on that whole process? Give me a hand raise. Guys, if you're a new person, you can do this. If you're an experienced person, you can do this. If you guys are bringing new people into your firm or onto your team or whatever, have them do this. Because here's the reality. If they do this 2, 3, 4 times a day with people, they can control their results. Absolutely they can, because they can send text messages out. And here's the cool thing about this app. That was just one idea of what you guys can do. Let's say you didn't want to lead with the giveaway funnel. You don't need to. It's a good funnel to use, but you don't need to. If you click on this little paper airplane looking icon, there's other scripts in here for you to use, like the savings calculator funnel script. Check this one out. Hey, Doug, do you have any interest in seeing how much solar panels would save you on your monthly electric or utility bill? Let me know. I can get you an idea on that. No pressure. In a few minutes, right through text message. And once again, no pressure, haha, but I wanted to check in and see if I could save you some money. Guys, anyone that you've got in your phone contacts, even if you haven't talked to them in months or even years, you can send this text message to. And if they don't answer, so what? It's all good. You weren't going to talk to them probably anyways. But the reality is you can lead with these text messages and get conversations open. Who feels like they can send some of these scripts out to a minimum of 2 people a day in your phone contacts? Give me a hand raise. I mean, who's down for that? And if you guys do that, you're going to get conversations open. My goal, once again, give you the tools to get the convos open, the funnels to be able to get them in, but you've got to do the selling, right? The app does a really good job of that. And if you're sitting here saying, this looks really cool, I want to get more information on it, once again, go into that learn page right here and make sure you go watch this training video right here, video 9, generating leads with the app. I go through this in detail as far as what you can do to make this happen. So make sure you guys go and do that. All right. So let me go over to here. All right. Petrus, I see. Hopefully I'm saying that. Petrus, we can do condos. Awesome. That's perfect. Mario, yes, there's going to be a recording. Antonio, we'll have to see why you're not getting reminders. You should be getting push notifications, though. It could be even in your phone settings. So check that. Make sure you're allowing notifications from us in your phone settings. If you don't, reach out to us and we'll troubleshoot it with you for sure. All right. So that is the app thing. Just a couple more things and I'm going to let you guys go. Absolutely, Mario. And guys, by the way, any other questions Matthew, you asked about Zapier. So yes, we do integrate with Zapier. You're going to have to email us and we can basically send you like a special link to hook up Zapier. But yeah, we did that programming. It's if you go to Zapier and you go and you look for Run with Solar, you're not going to see us pop up, but email us. I need to get with my programmer. We have to send you a special link, but this coding was done. So you can pull stuff out of what you're using the Run with Solar funnels and stuff for and push them wherever you'd like. So hopefully that answers your Petrus. Got it. Sorry about that, man. So hopefully that answers your question on the Zapier thing. Yeah, Sean, we got it. So reach out, Matt. Absolutely, man, for sure. All right. So let me go back to here. So we talked about that. Now, a couple things. Using the app, we discussed it. Knocking on doors, we discussed it. So posting on social media. All I really got to tell you guys to do is go watch video number 10, generating leads using social media. And then the last thing is the Facebook and Instagram ads. So we just put together, we were having a lot of trouble with people, and you guys might have experienced this. Facebook's made it like really difficult because of that app update or the iOS, the Apple update they made, let me back up. The update that Apple made it much more difficult for you to set up ads and deliver them to people on iPhones. Because of that, if you're not an experienced Facebook and Instagram ad person, it was difficult for you guys to follow the instructions we were giving for you guys to get ads going. So what I've done, and you might have seen this if you're new, and if you haven't, checked this out. When you go to this Learn page, there's a very short video here where I basically just tell you, click the button right here and go watch this training. Guys, we made it so much easier. You can now get ads set up in like under 7 minutes by simply posting them to your Facebook business page you set up. And if you haven't done that yet, I walk you through it. But then you just go and you boost those posts. So that's how to get ads going immediately. And then as you start to get your feet wet with it, I teach you how to set up your pixel, how to verify your domain. And if you're sitting there listening to what I just said, you're like, I don't even know what any of that means. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is go follow the steps here. But for anyone that is a little bit more advanced, yes, we do walk you through with an advanced training how to go ahead and set up your pixel and do like more advanced ads. But if you were ever having any trouble or you used the system before, come back and use it and watch the all new training. We walk you through exactly how to set an ad up in like under 7 minutes. We give you everything that you need. We had a big request from you guys too, to be able to edit the imagery that we give to you. You guys can edit the ad imagery too. We've given you more versions of ad copy. We had I don't know, they might be on this call. Someone asked if we had some other versions of ad copy to run. So I actually put some more ad copy versions in here. So anyways, once again, if you're getting like lost with what I'm saying right now, don't worry about it. All you really got to do is go into this page, make sure you have the system, obviously, but watch these training videos. It will walk you guys through step by step. I tried to make it like so easy a first grader could do it. And of course, if you have any questions, reach out to us, no doubt. Mario, appreciate that, man, saying that you love the app. We put a ton of time in that one, and the all new one's coming, brother. So hang tight. It's going to be really, really cool. So that was that, guys. Wanted to talk about that one very quickly. And then one other thing, one of our users, Drew, got to show you guys this. He is running ads, and he said, Joe, you know, like, I know you encouraged me to shoot my own videos. So he shot one and he sent it to us to check out. And I want to show you guys it because this ad is working really, really well for him. And so I wanted to walk you guys through the video that he produced that you guys can use as a sample. So check this out. Let me go up to here. I'm going to play it. It's only like 1.5 minutes long. So check this out, because I encourage you guys to watch this and be like, okay, I could choose something like that. And all he really does is he pushes them. He's got a website that he built, but he also uses our funnels. So he uses this video to send people not only to the Run with Solar funnels he's got through his account with us, but also his website too that he's got built. So check this out.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Drew, and I help homeowners just like you put big money back in their pockets by owning their own power.
Did you guys hear that? You see that line? Powerful. I recommend you either use it or you use something like that and you start your pitch with that. Let me play it once again, and then I'm going to let it play through.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Drew, and I help homeowners just like you put big money back in their pockets by owning their own power. And you might be asking, well, Drew, how do you do that? The answer is through solar. So solar is an unbelievable vehicle if you're looking to boost your home value, eliminate your electric bill, take advantage of the state tax incentives, and even get a check back from your local electric company, which is really cool. So in a time where saving money has never been more important, I just want to let you know, you came to the right spot. As far as I go, I'm a super laid back, easygoing guy. I'm not your typical solar sales rep. I'm not the person you just thought of when I said that. I'm not going to knock on your door tomorrow. I'm not going to call you until you answer. That's never been my style and never will be. My job is to have an educational conversation with you to make sure this makes sense for you and your family. So with that being said, the next steps are super easy. If you have any sort of remote curiosity about how this stuff works, it's time for us to book a call and just see how this might be able to benefit you and your family. Don't worry, I'm not going to lock you into anything. We're not going to use any sort of like crazy sales tactics on you. Again, I'm just here to answer any questions that you might have so that we can see if this even makes sense for you. So having said that, there's a bunch of blue buttons on this page. What I want you to do now is click one of those blue buttons. It's going to take you to my calendar, pick a time on there, and I look forward to putting a face to a name and seeing if we can help you out too. Have an awesome day.
All right. So guys, who thought that video was pretty good? Give me a hand raise. You got to give it up for Drew. I mean, he really crushed it. He's a relatable guy. He covers some of those objections on the front end. But I'm going to send, yeah, Derek, absolutely. I know, I agree. Sean, absolutely. Antonio, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link to his Vimeo video in the chat here. So grab that, make sure you open it up, you know, before the Zoom ends, because you're going to lose that in the chat. But yeah, guys, watch it for sure. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me put it in here. Oh, I did. There it is. Okay. So anyways, that's huge. Use that as a Facebook ad, and then you can run people to any of your capture pages in solar. He trims that at the end, so he can go ahead and run ads to his funnel pages too at the end. He said there's a bunch of blue buttons. That's for his website. So he's got it for his website, but he also uses it for the funnels. But that's always going to be like the imagery and stuff that we can give you guys. That's why I can't stress enough, like, just learn how to do ads here and then run with it and produce stuff like this and try different angles. Because guys, you can crush it. This dude's crushing it right now. And he's an everyday dude. He just got started with solar, I think 3-4 months ago. And he's in Orlando, and he's crushing it because he understands how to use online systems, but he's leveraging and betting on himself and putting some of this material there and getting people into the CRM and following up with them and all that stuff. So anyways, I wanted to just share that. That was a really good example. So hopefully that one makes sense. Here's an example of one for me, or that I put that I want to give you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and we'll send out a recording afterwards. So check this one out. All right, guys. So for the solar benefits campaign, obviously talk about the savings. You can talk about the Here's what I mean by that before I show you this. Underneath or in your marketing system, if you go to my marketing pages and go to lead capture. So right here, like solar savings calculator funnel, this is showing people the benefit of going solar, right? It's like, learn how much you could save by filling out this short questionnaire. So people can put this information in. So this video that I'm about to share with you that you would produce, right, could lead people to here. It could lead people to this funnel. I love this funnel. It's the same deal. It's just a little bit of a different look, right? Like, how much would the sun save you? And then you could send them to any of these too. So check out some of these. You can drastically reduce or even eliminate your electric bills by going solar. All this stuff is pitching people on the benefits of going solar, right? Even too, like these state-specific funnels. And by the way, if you guys are on here and you don't see your state-specific funnel, let us know. We're happy to make it. So right here, like earn a massive tax credit for going solar in 2022. And this is obviously for New York. But like any of these funnels would work if you shoot a video and you say, so if you're interested in going solar and saving money, just click the link in this post, right? And they could go to this funnel, they could go to this funnel, they could go to this funnel. It doesn't really matter. So let me come back to here. Tax incentives, whatever, makes sense to you. I want to shoot a quick little sample video on what you could say. So of course you can use the ad imagery that we give you, but I highly recommend you do a video, something like what I'm about to show you. And then in my main video on the top of the solar Facebook ads page, to like the second half of that video, I give you guys a bunch of different ideas on other videos that you can shoot to help. But here's one of them. So if I were going to sell people on the benefits of going solar, and I want to run a video ad, I'd say something like this. What's up, Ocean City, New Jersey homeowners? My name is Joe Dickinson. I actually work with the local solar company, helping put big money back in people's pockets, just like you, by simply hacking or using the sun for power through solar. So you ever been driving around your neighborhood, you looked around, you wanted to know a little bit about solar, you just don't want the annoying salesperson on your front porch, you don't want to make a call, you don't want to be sold to. I'm a super laid back guy that's here just to answer any questions that you got and tell you if solar is a fit. And it might not be, but letting you know, all right, this is what you pay now, this is what you could pay, this is what could happen to your home value. So if you just want like a no obligation call, either inbox me or reach out to me through Facebook or click the link in this ad, fill out the info, and I can be in contact with you. But I can pretty much assure you, I'm not going to sit there and hard sell you. I'm just here to answer questions and get you educated. And there's a whole bunch of incentives right now to actually go solar. That's state and government issues. So if you're interested in that, reach out. We'd love to chat with you about that and help put big money back into your pocket to help you do more of the things that you love every month and not spend it all with the utility company. So hope to talk to you soon. Reach out to me now, right? So there you go. So you guys see what I'm going at there, and I'm going to drop this YouTube link in here as well for you guys. And by the way, this is actually all infused inside of the training. So you don't need to worry about like, oh, I got to remember that YouTube link. It's all, if you guys go through the training, you're going to be able to see this again very easily. So this is Joe's version. So that's what you guys got to focus on. Now, look, here's the reality. If you're not used to doing videos, you might not spit out a video that well. It might be a little bit more rough, but guys, you got to get started, right? You got to get started. You got to do it somewhere, and you're only going to get better and better. And by the way, for anyone that's wondering, there's a gym in my office. When COVID hit and the gyms closed down, I was like, I got to work out. So I put equipment in my office. So that's why you see all that stuff. Maybe like, what do you got, a gym in there too, Joe? So the answer is yeah. So anyways, hopefully that made sense. So with all that being said, anyone that doesn't have the marketing system yet, or if you've had it, but you don't have it right now, you're not active, I'm going to drop the link to go start a free trial. Number one. Number two, if anyone's on here and your payment failed or anything, or your account is suspended, reach out to us. We can make sure that you get an update billing link or something to make sure you are up to date on your billing, so your account is open and active. And if you have any billing issues or any questions, of course, always reach out to us. That's the link, by the way, to grab the system if you don't have it. And guys, I'm going to keep pouring as much value as I can into here. There's going to be more and more updates. If there's any questions, by the way, drop them in the chat as I'm just talking to you guys through this. But if you've got any solar consultants or colleagues or people that you think would benefit from this system, I would massively appreciate you sharing the system with them. Of course, there is a little affiliate program here. If you refer 3 people, your system's totally free. So there's an incentive in there for you guys. But I just want to say I appreciate all y'all for being on the system, for hanging in there with us. as we make updates, as we make changes, as we put new stuff out there. And if you know anyone that you think would benefit, you would share it with them. We would really appreciate that. And there is an affiliate link that you can go ahead and grab, a referral link inside your marketing system, which I'll show you where that's at right now. And any other questions, you guys feel free to ask in here. But if you log into your marketing system and you go to contacts and leads, you go to my referrals, there's a referral link right here. So if you send that to someone and they sign up, you get their first 3 people you get free. And then after that, we'll actually pay you 30% commission. So you can make a little bit of money here too, if you'd like to do that, just for sharing the system with people. So you can find it there. You can also find it underneath my marketing pages. If you go to main links, your system referral link is also right inside of here. So with all that being said, my friends, I appreciate you guys. Are there any other questions? I don't see any right now. Link for the other guy's video. Yeah, Paul, it's actually above, but I'm going to send it again. It's that Vimeo link, but let me go ahead and pop it to you again. So you got it. Drew's video. There you go, Paul. It's in the chat there. All right, guys. So next month we will do another call. So it's the first Tuesday. Yeah, first Tuesday of every month. Of course, anything you got, reach out to us. We're happy to help. We appreciate you. And that's all I got. And we'll get this recording sent out and dropped on the it should be showing. Shannon, I'm going to send it one more time. Vimeo link should be in the chat. And any other questions you guys got, reach out to us. And guys, go have an awesome week, and we'll talk in a bit. All right, my friends, talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. Oh, Paul, it's not showing. Hold on, I'm still here. What I'll do is I will drop it. Oh, sorry, here it is. 1 second. 1 second. There it is. Sorry, guys, for all y'all that are still here. That's Drew's link. Paul, you still here? Is that showing? I'm sorry, man. I was sending it only to all hosts and panelists. Drew's link, and then my link. All right. And then this is the Run with Solar sales page. If anyone needs to reactivate or start a new trial, you can go right there. Start free trial or reactivate. And if anyone's billing is not up to date, come on, guys, get it up to date. Appreciate y'all. All right, my friends. See you soon. Bye-bye.